Our crew returns now to the red course at Lemon Lake to pick up the action in the women's division. We'll start with a few top cards on some deuce or die holes, then follow the ladies into some tougher territory.
We'll pick up the action Friday afternoon on some familiar territory on the red course. This is the third card. 4 holes into their round.
Oh man, dumpy.
Elaine is tied for 7th, but a distant 14 back from the leader. We won't be seeing her again this round, but it is worth noting that Elaine is on her way to a 52, the highest rated round of the tournament for the ladies, and she'll see her deficit slashed in half. Game on. We moved over to the more camera-friendly 9th for the second card. The story here is similar. Big deficits behind the leader at 295. This hole is a nice reminder that a well-designed hole need not be long to be challenging.
There it is.
Nice, Sarah.
This is the world's cutest tea pad.
Cute. I've been way too small.
Stop. Oh my word.
Walking back to your next shot is never a good sign. Jess fell off the top card after getting knocked around a bit on the blue course.
Bingo.
She's on her way to a 56 here. Not great, but low enough to claw back a few throws from the leaders. Making up even more ground, the Sarahs both put up 54s today to lift their chances with only 27 holes remaining on Saturday as the event wraps up. Back on the tee to number 9, we found Paige Pierce with honors. Paige had struggled through 2 rounds of blue on Thursday, shooting 59 and 56 after teeing off with the lead. Ragna Bigda had even more trouble over on blue and tumbled a couple spots on the leaderboard. Katrina Allen put up 55, 57 on the blue, second best in the division, to jump into 3rd place. Matching 54s on the blue circuit lifted Val from joint 4th and 5 throws back into the lead to start this round. Those would prove to be her 2 highest rated rounds of the week. Here's how the standings look to start this round on the red. Des is in 5th at 303. Val has to put a little English on this one to get around a tree.
That's 2 for Val.
Paige can match Val's deuce. Par 3 for Ragna and Kat. We saw plenty of folks on this hole throughout the World's Tournament, but no group played it as well with so much at stake as this foursome. This is the end of a string of deuce or die holes. A couple par 4s with plenty of teeth are next.
Snick a start frame here on hole 10. This is the ground.
Double the cameras, double the camera jinx. Mature trees well down the fairway make this one even less welcoming than it may appear. Paige had to play sideways to set up her third shot. Val was once again left with a few trees to negotiate. Cat tames this one with a solid approach. After a great drive, Ragna has a look at an eagle 2. An easy 3 will do. Paige for a 4. Valerie for 3. Paige will take bogey 5. Ragna will make an easy birdie 3. 3 for Cat as well. 4 for Val. That will shake up honors a bit.
We're in front of the tee here on number 12. A lot of trees.
This fairway makes the last one look almost wide by comparison.
Nice shot.
Cat.
Ragna is on the right edge. Cat sits dead center, and Val takes the left edge, all in good shape. For Paige, this one went south from the get-go. Approach shots here from the fairway are still a tricky matter. Paige sits 4 after one shot off camera. Valerie played pretty well while we followed her group today. She had troubles elsewhere, it turns out, and would post a 59 at round's end. Ragna would continue to play well for the round and post a 54. She was 7 back to start today. Paige would match Val with a disappointing 59. Cat also headed the wrong way this round with a 61. On the earlier cards, both of the Sarahs had 54s, Des had 56, and Elena 52. So the standings are tightening up just as the holes are running out.
All right, well, that hole did not pan out well for Paige. We'll see how the round wraps up and see how the leaders shake out tomorrow morning when the semifinals get going. For now, that's all with the Ladies Open Division 2013 PDGA World Disc Golf Championships.
We'd like to thank everybody involved, mainly the PDGA for sponsoring this great event. The host of this event is Lemon Lake Park. We want to give them a big round of applause for all their hard work and dedication. And of course, our volunteers, Red Rock Club and all the other clubs that came out here and helped us run this event.
We got Reese ready to go, tipping his hat to us.
When we left the Open Women's Division on Friday afternoon, it looked like there might have been a shakeup afoot. Let's find out how things turned out as we pick up the action early Saturday morning.
All right, it's Saturday morning, the 2013 World Disc Golf Championships. Today there are semifinal rounds in the morning for most of the players, as well as final 9 circuits. After all the excitement we saw yesterday, Val's got 2 over Ragna,
All the way back to 9th card.
2 over Paige going into the finals.
These players are 5, 6, and 7 back, but we'll only see the lead card today.
All right, if we can keep the camera running, we're going to catch the top Open women here to start out on hole 13. We're going to shoot from the tee pad. We won't be able to see the basket.
This is where we keep our dust. Tee off this morning came extra early. This division had the most compelling battle going, so they were our first priority. Val owned this course over 36 holes on Thursday, but stumbled Friday on red. But with many of the top few players having trouble there, no one really lost too much ground yesterday. Ragna jumped 2 spots and pulled to within 2 on a strong Friday round. Paige's second round here was better than her first, so she's trending well, at least.
Water, or if it's the water and beyond.
You have the book?
Yeah, do you have a book?
Val's drive came to rest across a small creek next to a singular
Weird
red
that I'm
flag.
right by a flag.
Yeah.
There was some question as to the proper ruling.
I would guess water and beyond, but I don't. Let's see here. Oh.
Oh, you put the book?
Well, it did say stream behind the basket, is what it says.
Are you gonna play provisional?
I see a line.
Yeah,
I would just guess this is the line.
maybe just go over there and make sure there's not.
Why don't you just do provisional, do both, and we'll figure it out later.
Well, I guess it would be from the. I don't know.
There's no line in this, I'm pretty sure there's a line.
Towards the basket.
Val opted against a provisional in the end and will make bogey 4. A birdie for Ragna, and with that, she pulls into a tie for the lead. The 14th is a lengthy par 4 with a dog leg to the right. A proper line off the tee here is more important than distance. Val has the best look out of the group at a birdie 3, but it will be pars around instead. Saying goodbye to the trees for 1 hole, the 15th plays downhill and wide open. The wind is picking up a bit from dead calm when the round started. Nice par save for Ragna. 3 for Val as well, leaving Paige to a no-brainer for deuce. Our math suggests the 3 players are now tied as they take on the short but twisted 16.
Nice, Ragna.
The leaderboard has arrived.
No changes here. Pars around. On to the familiar 17th. Paige missed this one last time we saw her here and can't quite seem to get it dialed in. Ragna gets a nice little skip. Val catches a little chain on this one. Nicely done. Then the camera gremlins jumped
I
us.
had recurring camera problems. My apologies for that. Ragna and Val made twos.
After a pair of technical holes, the 18th on the blue course invites players to give it a rip.
Oh, man. Deserved a better fate.
This is the last of our semifinal footage among the Women's Open division. Our crew had to track down a couple of other close matches underway.
Nice blast. Accurate blast.
After falling behind on the last hole, Paige gets all of this one.
Good shot, Paige.
Ragna has to break out her forehand. Going twice in a row is never good news. Val for a deuce. Ragna needs this for a bogey 4. That's going to sting. Paige for birdie. That will gain her at least one throwback. Valerie still has a bit of work to do for par. So Paige and Val are tied once again, while Ragna falls 2 back. Our next contact with the Women's Open division would be during their final 9. Here they come now.
The next group along will be the Open Women's division. They had quite a little battle going through the morning semifinal round. We'll see how the board looks when they get here and watch them for a few holes.
Got 4.
Paige has honors. The gals brought quite a crowd with them, pushing us off our preferred spot. There's the leaderboard. Paige and Val are still knotted up. No surprise at all. Ragna posted a 57 during the morning semifinal. Lighting up the blue with a 53, the division's best there this week. Katrina jumped 2 spots to 3rd going into the final 9. Val posted 56 this morning, 2 more than Paige, who had her best blue round yet. So the two were tied to start this showcase 9-hole circuit.
I got you.
Paige's drive flared left a bit, leaving her a longish approach shot, but at least one without tree trouble. The wind is starting to make these wide open holes a bit more challenging. Elsewhere in the division, Des Redding and Sarah Cunningham tied for 5th, 3 throws out of 4th. Elaine King was a couple throws further back in 7th, and defending champion Sarah Holcomb took 8th. Val put her drive into a nearly ideal spot and gets a nice lull in the wind. Only Val sits close for an easy birdie 3. Loose approach shots and tough putting combine here for a bunch of pars. Val will grab up honors and a 1-throw lead with 5 holes remaining in regulation play. If you're easily distracted, this road hole could play tough.
Skip. Nice shot.
Paige has seen the others struggle to get close here, but makes a clutch shot to about 12 feet. Cat will have to settle for a 4. Val needs this to protect her slender lead. Ragna for a birdie 3. Between the pressure of the moment and the gusty breeze, this is no place for a nervous person.
There you go.
Nikki Redmond. Paige for a birdie and a share of the lead.
Back to time.
There's tour official Sean Sinclair giving the contestants the lowdown on the particulars of number 6. This is a safari type hole, wending its way from the tee of one hole on the blue course to the basket of another. Speaking of officials, we checked in with one from the tournament on the matter of Val's drive to start the semifinal this morning. We were told that Val was indeed out of bounds, so even had she made a provisional play, her bogey was the proper score.
Yeah, go through.
Kat found an ideal spot, which will finally give us a look at the target. Paige has made a habit out of landing under trees on this hole. That leaves Val with a chance to apply some pressure by putting this one close.
Just stay right there. Yeah, fine.
Well, at least it didn't roll out of bounds. Ragna was in the title hunt well into the semifinal round this morning when she faded a bit. Finding the shade once again, Paige makes a nice throw to secure a 5.
Great shot, Paige.
Kat is on her way to the best score of the final foursome, putting together a nice 34 over 9 holes. Val for a 4 and a 1-throw lead. Finishing 5 throws back in the end, Ragna claimed 4th place. Hard-charging Katrina just ran out of holes. Kat finished 2 out of the lead and in 3rd place. Then it was deja vu all over again for Val, who sewed up her 3rd straight 2nd place finish when Paige notched a birdie on the final hole to edge her by 1. Congratulations to Paige Pierce, the 2013 PDGA World Disc Golf Champion in the Women's Open Division.
With the Women's Open title in the books, we'll turn next episode to our footage of the Men's Open division at last summer's PDGA Worlds. Until then, get out on the course whenever you can, and remember, drive carefully.
Paul just laid up.